everyone. Welcome to Make It Monday. If you are wondering what the heck this is, it's a harmonica that I made, and today I'm going to show you how to make it. So, in order to make this harmonica, you will need some rubber bands. You'll need at least 3 of them. You will need some craft sticks, 2 of these, like this. And you will need a plastic straw and a pair of scissors. That is all you need to make a super cool harmonica. So grab your items and let's get started. As you see here, I've got my materials all spread out. I've got my 2 craft sticks. These are the larger type, the thicker type. I've got 3 rubber bands, and you'll notice that these are pretty similar. And this one's really long. This is what I had on hand, and I can actually make this work. And we have again, plastic straw and my scissors. So first step is to take one of these rubber bands. I'm going to use this one to stretch it over this part, one of the craft sticks like this. And so that's just our very, very simple first step. And our next step is going to be to cut the straw into smaller portions, kind of like maybe about oops, there it went, flew off the table. Inch or so, inch and a half. I'm just eyeballing it. But we want to have 4 of these. Okay, next step is where things get a little more tricky, not that bad. We're going to start placing our straws on our craft stick. So the first one we're going to put under the rubber band, okay? And then we're going to put another one over here, a little further down the stick, under the rubber band. So you see, we've got this right here. We've got 2 straws. They're under the rubber band. Then we're going to add 2 more. And this one's going to be on top of the rubber band. And the other one's going to be on top of the rubber band. So we have a nice little alternating pattern here. So we've got under, over, under, over. Okay? So this next part is where you might need a little extra set of hands. You will need to make a little sandwich. With the other craft stick, you're going to place it on top of the first one. Okay? And I'm just, going to do this on my own, but it's helpful to have another set of hands if you got one. So then we have here, we've got our little sandwich, right? So let me show you. And you can even see underneath and in between the 2, the alternating straws, how the straws alternate with the rubber band, okay? So now with that in mind, I'm going to take these rubber bands. First, I'm going to start with this huge one. I'm going to double it up because it is so big, and then I'm going to use it to rubber band this edge, these 2 pieces together. And then I'm going to use this other one to do it on the other side. Okay. So that's it. That's all you got to do. So now I'm going to test it for you. Ready? Ready? Whoops. Hold on a second. Okay, so that was something I noticed while doing this, is that the first time I tried to do it, I was blowing on this part with the non-rubber banded side up. Oh, now it worked. Okay, so just kidding. There's a couple of different ways that you can play with this. So you don't want to blow through the straws, right? The straws aren't there to blow through. They're there to kind of make space so that you can blow through this part and make the rubber band vibrate. And that is how the secret of how this whole thing works. Why it makes a sound is because the force of the air coming from your mouth going through here is making the rubber band vibrate, and that's what's making the sound. That's pretty cool, huh? Because as we know, sound is just vibration. So this is a good example of that. So one thing I'm going to try to do is move these around and see if it changes the way things, if it changes the sound. So I'm going to move this one a little further over this way, this one a little further over this way, move this one like this, and move this one like this. So you see they're kind of more, there's a bigger space here for me to blow into. I wonder if that's going to change the sound. Let's see. I don't know. Let's try again. If we move this a little closer like that and leave this one over here, let's see if that changes the sound. Ready? Yeah, I can definitely hear a difference for that one. It might be because it's harder to blow. But yeah, it's an interesting thing to kind of see what you can do when you move the straws around. It's an interesting exercise, kind of science experiment in sound and how it works. So that is it, short and sweet. Just a really easy way to make your own little homemade musical instrument. Oh, that sounds cool. Awesome. It will leave some marks on your face, so be aware of that. Just something to be aware of. And it really does totally depend on how you're blowing, and that is so cool. So yeah, you just need a straw, you need 3 rubber bands, a couple of craft sticks, a pair of scissors, and you've got your own little harmonica. Would love to hear from you, those of you who try this little make it project and this experiment. See what kind of noises you can make when you can move the straws around, or if it changes depending on how you blow into it. If you do, please tag us on your social media, and we would love to see it. So take care, makers. Keep making things. Stay curious, and I'll see you next time. Bye.